Well, guys, I'm trying something new. Hopefully, you can hear me. Let me know if my audio is working. I've gotten rid of StreamYard. I'm totally 100% on the YouTube software. So, let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Because I have no way to test the microphone. I guess I could open up another window. And let's see here. YouTube. My channel. I hate doing this, but I'll do what I gotta do. YouTube Studio. My channel. Let's go there. And we're live. Yeah, it's working. Okay. All right. Today, it's not going to be a very formal video because I'm going to run I'm going to do a bunch of work. So if you're watching me work and you see something you don't understand, just ask me and we'll go from there. But I'm going to try to get this wing put together today. First thing I'm going to do is clean out these blind nuts here. Gotta love them Jim Lee taps. Thanks for the thumbs up. Be sure to like and subscribe. Where else can you get live building tips? Okay, so that's that part. We're going to make a door for this. So the first thing I got to do is square up this end. Let's see where we're at here. I'll be right back. Step over to the sander. So like I say, this is kind of an informal video. Haven't done one of these in a while. Since Saturday at John's. And you're going to see how I get the holes in this exactly where they belong. Of course, I've shown that before too. Okay, it should fit in there. We hope. Yeah, it's close. It needs a Little sliver more off of there. Let's see here. Yeah, need a little more yet. Everything's custom fit. It's got to be close now. Yeah, but if I push it down in there, it'll stick. Just a little off. Finally. Okay, how are we gonna get that? Get those holes. So we want to do this. Is the chat working? Usually I got somebody that says something by now. 20 minutes. Okay, it is working. There we go. This is how I get the holes in it, right there, just like that. Good morning, Gary. Now, I can't find my temporary glue, so I'm just going to CA a couple of drops of CA this paper on there because it don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, shit. Of course, the CA bottle's clogged. I hate CA. One of you smart guys needs to invent a CA bottle that don't clog. Okay, glue the paper on the wood. We'll get a couple holes in that and glue some washers to it. Now I use a 1/4 inch. I think this is quarter. A quarter 14 thousandths wall piece of tubing as my I don't know what to call it, cylinder for the screw to go in. So I glue the washers onto the wood, then glue the piece of lumber on top here. You know, you'll see when I do this. So we need to drill. Last night I was making push rod ends up. So take an 1/8 inch drill and drill these holes. Need a little slop. don't like how close that is. But it seems I always get one that's too close to the edge. I guess it'll be okay. We need a couple washers and a couple of screws. Come on up. Okay. Couple washers, couple screws. I guess we can do this closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. You got to be super careful doing this, or else you glue the screw in, and then you're screwed. Come on, get your ass in there. There we go. So I'm going to glue those washers on, but I'm going to use thin CA. You could glue the screw in there real easy. So you want to do it on the downhill side, and I mean just a slight bit. Come on. And you say, why are you gluing the washers on? Well, those washers won't fit through a 1/4-inch tube. You could use a bigger tube, but came undone. I'm going to screw around and get this all glued in here. Just like I said, I got it on the screw. I got to get it out of there. Man, I got to turn that heater off. That's getting ridiculous in here. Well, I hope you guys that are watching me this morning are working on airplanes. You don't want to just watch me. You want to work on airplanes. Okay, now we got that on there. We need to glue a piece of 3/8 to it. This is the flap wood, so it'll be fine. Oh, I know how I can do that. Shit, that stupid washer came off again. Yeah, you're gonna get your ass on there whether you like it or not. I just don't want to glue that washer or that screw to the. Having a hell of a time today. You gonna stick? Yeah, it's gonna stick. Gonna stick that screw to it. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be making a mistake here or not, but I'm going to put that in a clamp. Hopefully it doesn't leak out of there and glue the clamp to it. Well, it didn't, so we're in good shape. Yep, I pulled it down all the way. Okay, quick on the sander. Well, it fit. Not really. Not really. Need to take a little more off this end here. Okay. There it is. Okay, now we need to drill them holes. So the first bit was an 1/8 that I drilled through it so that you had a little wiggle room. The next bit is 7/64, I believe, that we use. Yep, 7/64. This is 8. And you know, this really should be done on a drill press, but my drill press is in the garage. I'm not going out there. This is my drill press for right here. Now you can put screws in there and force them down through there, but it doesn't look very good. So what I do is cut a piece of the tubing that we're going to put in there, and I drill that hole with the tubing I'm going to use. Well, first let's center them up, make sure that we got them in the right spot. need to skive the inside of that tube. I don't think I've ever shown this on camera. Sometimes I don't do it. Sharpen up the inside of the tube. I can't really see it like that. Trust me, it's sharp. Clean out the bottom all the way down to the washer. Okay. I'm I'm gonna cut this in half real quick. I could do it with a knife, but just as easy to do it with my jigsaw or table saw or whatever the hell you call this saw. Scroll saw. No, it ain't. I gotta walk over to the bandsaw and do that. And we ain't gonna do that. I'll just cut it with my knife. This one here is too small to hold on to and too big to use. So we'll just cut a new piece off here. By the way, I annealed up this tubing last night so I could make my push rod ends. So you got to make sure to do that. I think I'm gonna lose that thing. Whole lot of work for nothing. For appearance points, I don't get. But we're going to have a good looking profile. And now you just glue it in. I can't get that booger off there. There it is. Okay, another piece of tubing. At least you can see why this profile is taking so long. I'm kind of going the extra mile for things that wouldn't go on a normal profile. I mean, we need that 7/64 bit again. That's 8. That's 7/64. All right. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. So, I'm going to do this wing here. So let's pull this over here. Get out of the damn way. I need to fix this file. This file goes in the damn way. Okay. What was that? Damn wingtip. The glue joint broke off pushing on it. Shit. That means I'm gonna have to use CA on the thing. Ah! This crap hole. Get up there. Aggravating. Well, I'm getting there. It'll take a while. I guess I could break out the 36. Speed it up a little bit. Man. Come on. There we go. We're close. close now. Wow. I gotta take that off. At least move it. Yeah. Oh, shit. Still got that ridge there. What in the hell am I gonna do with that? It feels pretty good. Well, that's how you do it. It took me an hour to do that stupid door. Looks like I got a little gap right there. Right there. I think I'll fill it after I get the tissue on it. We'll doctor that up afterwards. If I do it now, if I put some CA in there, it'll eat the foam away. So we had a little rigmarole with that other wing. Let's need to see if we did any damage to it. I don't think so, but never know. Doesn't look like it on that side. Yeah, got a slight dent right there. And right there. So we need to fix that. Need to fix those dents. Here we go again. I got no room because I got too much shit on the table here. Bullshit. Okay, now, so that's heating up. Let's get some water on a rag or towel, paper towel. Of course, it's on the top side, as always. That iron just turned wide open. need to drill the bell crank yet. Get a ball on it. Get in there with a Dremel and open that up a little more. Not really hot enough yet. Gotta make steam. Got one right there too. Yeah. One right there. That one went away quick. This one here being a little stubborn. There we go. There it is. If you're gonna build them, you better know how to repair them. Damn, fucking cords. So we need this. Shit. Where's my box of bits? There it is under the wing. I got too many of these AMA epoxy mixing things on the bench here. And that's all they're worth. They're really helping us out with the legislation, aren't they? Fucking joke. You know what? I need a new drum on this. Not sure I like the new setup. I mean, it's faster than the old way where you have to screw the, screw the end to get the sanding disc or drum on and off, but they don't go on and off very easy. There we go. The push rod will probably go through right there. Yes. Okay. Let's see how this is going to work here. Yep. I have to go through the top here. Yeah. Okay. I think we got enough clearance now. on that way. You have to go on that way. So what I need to do is get this pivot in and look and see. Well, I need to drill the hole in the bell crank. Need to look and see where it exits the wing to get that angle for the flap horn. Because I want this hole as minimal as possible. I am going to do the footballs on here with fiberglass. This is going to be a large barge. It's going to be a lumber wagon. Man, I hate foam wings. Made up my mind I'm going to pull the Aegis out to start the season off with. That's an airplane that's been not seen too much on this channel. I mean, when I built it, it was on here, but you can't see it in the background or anything. It's that one with that nifty screaming eagle on the rudder. When I flew it, it flew pretty good. It had a good turn to it. That's basically a June RXL with a rear exhaust engine. That's the only thing I don't like about it is I should have built it for a Super Tiger. But I had them stupid PAs. They were a good engine in their day when you could get parts for them, and Randy was working on them. But now, not so much. Well, I think I'll take a break. What do you guys think? I mean, I haven't seen much banter on the chat there. So you got no questions. You guys all know what I'm doing. Got 18 watchers. A lot of effort for no return. That's all I can say. And there's some people out there that are going to find out exactly what it's like to do this. Maybe I'll clean up this place before I come back. At least clean the bench off. Gonna take a month of Sundays to clean out that room and clean and straighten all these shelves and that bench over there. Gonna take some time. Where is that wire? I already had a wire cut for the bell crank pivot. It was right here. There it is. No, that ain't it. Oh well, it ain't like I don't have 1/8-inch piano wire. Nope. I don't see it. Oh, that's a bolt. That's another piece of piano wire. I don't know. I don't know. I need to move this hole over a little bit more to get the push rod closer to the center too. Yeah, at least this profile will be, I mean, it's basically a PA airplane only with profile. I mean, it's got everything in it that it's going to need. Same wing area, same controls, that kind of stuff. So should be all right. But it's going to be heavy. It'll be 60, up to 65 ounces. It's just the way it is. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back after a bit. We've been on an hour and a half now. Please like the video, leave a comment if you'd like to see something or whatever, and be sure to give it a thumbs up. We got to give it a thumbs up. And I guess I'll do a short link into this video, and maybe that'll help out the traffic. All righty. We'll see you in a couple hours. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.